Well, game show fans, get excited because you have the chance to play 25 words or less from the comfort of your very own home. Well, host and executive producer Meredith Vieira fills us in on what to expect for season 5.
We are heading into season 5. Now, this show, Meredith, I can tell you, people in the office love it. As a matter of fact, this morning they were all playing it and laughing and trying to guess the words. Talk to me about this show. You wear 2 hats, executive producer and host. What's it all about?
Well, it's a wonderful game show. It started as a board game, and Mary McCormick, the actress, when she was growing up in Michigan, she used to play it with her family, and she brought it back to LA and showed her friend Lisa Kudrow and Dan Buckatinsky, said, you know, they have game nights. And believe it or not, and she had the board game and they loved it. And the 3 of them were thinking about getting into that genre of game on television. They said, you know what? If we love this, other people are going to like it. So they went to Fox. They were able to get a deal to do a pilot, 15 shows, and they contacted me, lucky me, and said, would you just host, you know, this bunch that we're doing during the summer? We'll see if it takes off. And it did well. And I'm not surprised, and that's not bragging about my abilities at all. The game is fun. It's very interactive. A lot of people like board games. That's what this is. There's a celebrity component and regular folks. There's a lot of humor. So it's a great way to escape from some of the craziness that is our lives these days. It's something you can play along with. And if you're a super fan and you enter our sweepstakes, you have the chance to win $1,000 if the contestants in the bonus round earn $10,000. So there's a real another incentive to watch, and a way for us really to say thank you to the fans, because they have kept us afloat. You know, if you have a show, no matter how good it is, if people don't watch it, it ain't gonna last.
That's absolutely right. Well, look, you've got the interactive piece going. Not only that, but you're incredible at hosting game shows. I mean, obviously, right? You do such a good job. I love your relaxed demeanor on the show. And as a matter of fact, I was just telling our producer, like, she's so relaxed and cool. I just love that. Do you naturally love game shows and board games and all that good stuff?
I do. I mean, I grew up watching game shows, all different kinds. And for me, that was just fun entertainment. And then when I had my own family, all my kids are grown now, but when they were little, that's when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came out with Regis.
Yes.
It's a primetime show. And I was sitting there and I realized I miss this. I miss the kind of entertainment that a whole family can sit down and enjoy together. So that just reignited in me my love of game. And then I was offered the opportunity to do it in syndication. And I jumped at the chance. I thought it was fantastic. And then this, not only was it a game, but it was starting from the ground up with a group of people, taking a board game and translating it to television. And that's not an easy thing to do. There are a lot of different versions that they worked with to get to the format that worked well. And then after season 1, the pandemic hit, and we had to come up with a plan B, how we were going to shoot it. I don't know if the audience who watches knows that I spent the past 3 seasons in my basement, literally in a set that was built for me, so that I would be safe and everybody else would be in LA in their own pods. This year, I leave for LA in a couple of weeks. We're back together, and I can't wait to hug everybody. I miss them.
That is going to be so much fun. And I completely get the feeling when we were virtual too, trying to do a show. So I think it's going to be a great season with all of you being together. With that said, tell me about season 5, what's new, and a little more about this fan sweepstakes, because that's pretty exciting.
Well, I don't know that anything is going to be new. It's going to be more of the same. And the more that you play the game and you get people involved in the game, the better the gameplay becomes. If you ask Melissa Peterman, for example, who started with us in season 1, along with several other celebrities, she's gotten increasingly better just by playing the game. So I think that we've been able to sort of attract a contestant that is good at playing, because that's really important. If you're not good at playing, it's going to fall really flat. So that's a sign, but that's something that's organic. I don't know that the audience would notice it. What we have discovered is we have these folks that have found us, many of them during the pandemic, channel surfing, trying to find something to watch, something new, that have stuck with us and kept us alive. And so it was an idea, I think, generated by my boss, Stephen Brown, to let's do something to thank these folks. You know, they've been watching us, and we came up with the idea of this sweepstakes. And, the folks go to 25wordsorless.com. You sign up for the sweepstakes. You don't have to pay anything. There's no fee. And then there's a random drawing, and the names that are drawn, you get to be on the show or virtually. And we, at the very least, if our contestants make it to the bonus round and win the $10,000, the super fan will get $1,000. That's given. But even if they don't, most of them have never been on television. It's kind of fun. They get to do shout out to their family and friends. They get to have fun with the celebrities. They get to show off their dog, whatever it is. I love it.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Is so exciting. Well, we want to definitely let you know that we'll be watching season 5. It's 25 words or less. Meredith, such a pleasure to talk to you this morning.
Such a pleasure to talk to you as well. Thanks so much.
And don't miss out on your chance to get in on that Super Fan Sweepstakes. It's 25 words or less. It airs weeknights on our sister station, KTVD.